Oke teman-teman, kita kembali lagi bersama saya di channel Winando Ponjetan di live streaming game ini PC. Sekarang kita akan melanjutkan live streaming kita game Street Fighter 6. Oke teman-teman, nah, selamat menonton, selamat menikmati. Ganbare arigatou gozaimasu. Mi satsu Kazuko Kuoni. Halo Bang Kamaludin, selalu standby ya Bang, mantap juga. Wih mantep Bang, gaskan Bang. Oke Bang, pakai siapa nih sekarang? Oh mungkin masih tetap pakai itu Bang, pakai si Aguma.
Special versus.
Oke teman-teman, kita tunggu siapa yang akan melawan kita menggunakan Aguma. Oke, kita tunggu saja. Oke, sudah ada penantang.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Don't expect me to be.
Don't expect me again.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Parries the attack, and we're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Blocks the jump in. Uses a drive parry against the attack. What are they thinking here? Gets a good read on their opponent.
Iya kena
Okay, takes them all
celah
the way
ya
to the
kan?
corner. Knockdown. The attack is parried.
Kita kasihkan sekali.
Then he adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Burns
Kita
two
kasih
bars
lagi
to
juga ini.
pull out the super.
Oke,
Taking stock.
oke,
Opt for the throw to close it out.
oke.
Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Checks them with the projectile. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Combo with the target combo. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Demon Raid? The jump-in is denied. What'll happen here? Uses the target combo as a filler. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown, and this is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. A drive impact could end it all here. Player two baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Looking to remove them from the census with Imperious End. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Opt for the Agoro throw. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Uses their drive gauge. Kicks out of nowhere. Last
Saya
round.
ngerti mukul
Both
power
fighters
gitu,
gotta
tapi
go all in from this point.
nggak kona ya kan?
Opens with a jump in. All the throw connects. Not close enough for the throw. Throws him from above. Finds the target. Hits him with the extra high. Player one with the rhythm forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Player one can't let the drive rush. Nothing stops this train. Player hits them with confidence. Player one this is gonna hurt. Throws him. Okay, here we go. Fight sets up with the jump in.
Aduh,
Jamma! Player two.
salah
made
kita,
some
salah.
smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. best believe it's time for that run back. Uses the target combo as a filler. Demon Raid gets the parry in and adds some pressure. This is the perfect range down to the wire. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Big, low, reaching heavy. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Shoots off a fireball up close. Also reposition. Blocks it. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Plenty of life left. A full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. They return to center stage. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this cup is enough to ether you. Both sides. Springs forward with the drive rush. Getting it all on the drive rush. Doesn't set the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Hits the drive. The last round. It's now or never. Medium kick. Genius read with that throw escape. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Fires off a Hadouken. Checks impact squat. Crowns him from above. There's the counter we wanted. Amazing. Scuff him. Turns out. Shrugs that off. Not so fast. That combo finishes it. That was catch hand as you're gonna get in a fight.
Grabe na ito. Hello Bang Hendry. Selamat nonton Bang.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Who's that? Bison?
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Gets a chance at that jump in. The impact gets blocked. Jump in finds the mark. What's the play here? Player two in that dangerous burnout state. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Projectile to try and change the situation. A drive impact could end it all here. In a dire snipes them out the air.
Kenapa
Player
ini ya?
one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? From up above. Player one chases them down, hits them with a stop and pop. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Will we see a nice counter? Both fighters drive rush to keep it going. Knee press nightmare hits them.
Aduh.
Big Soup springs forward with a drive rush. What'll happen here? Big throws. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Checks with a medium kick. They've got the meter for a drive impact.
A hit.
Hit them with a double knee press. Player one, experiencing burnout. Got him up against the wall and the stun is there. Not much life. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Smart throw. That'll do more damage than usual. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws him down. Player two with a sliver of drive gauge left. They may be in for a tough time. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Getting into the end game now. It's Get Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round.
Salah kita terus, weh.
Picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Slips the grab. Jumps up. Springs forward with the drive rush. Throws a fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Apa
Quick
ini?
brief drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Genius read. Jumps. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. That's a counter. Smart play with the throw. Forward rush. Player 1 holding on, setting it all on the drive rush. Boot to the face with some authority. Both sides getting ready. Player 1, yo, critical art now. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home.
Oke guys, kita coba dulu pakai yang lain ya. Oke, lucu kali aku main ini ya kan. Kita pakai si My dulu lah. Siapa yang akan melawan kita?
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. All right. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Holds out with the block. Grabs them. Did well to get the buff in there. We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Kicks the jump in. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. They're low on both block. Burnout! Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Parries the projectile. Did well to get the buff in there. Great work finding the opening. The jump in catches them. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge use. Going drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Time to reassess the situation. Dashes forward. Big throws. What'll happen here? Player 2 will need to use springs forward with the drive rush. Player from KO. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Gets a good read on their opponent. The combo's there. All right. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Holds out with the block. Taking stock. Gets the counter hit throw. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. The jump in is denied. Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Checks with a medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Medium kick hits. Player 2 KO. Player 1 on the board first with the
Usahakan
win.
niya, bro.
He'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Big throws. Cuts in with the drive-in. Full SA meters on deck for both. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Will we see a drive impact? Bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Selesai kita ni.
Tyson Danganronpa connects. They're gonna score huge damage off of this. Life lead is there. Oh, yo! Rock super here! Rock tap to close it.
Ini kok berapa bang? Ini Street Fighter 6 bang. Luxar Cardia.
To grind out the win. The last round, it's now or never. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Getting up close and personal. Wall slap into the guard break. Live turning it up to an 11. Amazing. Goes to the air. Flank burns out. Medium kick into. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides anti-air in this punch. Player 1 is in a very good spot. What a clutch low heavy. That corner is starting to look scary. What's next? Player 1 can't. This is gonna. Are you kidding me? Player 1 has gotta be.
Really? Oke, kita tunggu lagi. Siapa yang akan melawan kita ya kan coy? Oke, Bunshin Agency. Siapa nih?
Here comes a new
Oh my.
challenger.
What? This is mine? What's going on?
This is a mirror match, which means it's not just about the win,
But
but
let's
about
go.
your pride as a player too. This is a must-win fight. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 2
Ada bang.
chases
Jadi
them down.
ini pun si apa? Si Terry pun ada bang.
A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Adds on a bit extra to the springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Closing moments of the match. One hit, the burnout. Expect a tempo in there. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Opens with a fireball. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen? Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai. Grabs him. Shoots off a fireball up close. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Goes for the hits him with a stop and pop. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Both fighters, they were right to be on guard there. Player 2 has an empty drive. Just goes for it at this range. Quick breather. We have super arc on deck. There's still a chance to turn this overhead, but it won't work. Springs forward with the drive rush. Wraps it up with a throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Hits the drive. The last round. It's now connects with the throw. Nice counter. Getting up close and personal. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. Drive rush. Medium kick. A jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Throws out the forward rush. Danger springs forward with the drive rush. What now? Cross super hard incoming. Player 2 needs to take advantage of betting it all on the drive rush. Amazing. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Turning it right up with the super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Beautiful ride.
They can't get hit here. Shift them for the win. Player 2 showed they are truly the best.
My
of the
way.
best.
Really?
It's not over yet. Let's believe it's
Pasti dia
time
naik
for
ke
the
atas.
rundown. Zones with the fireball. Throws a beefy Kachosen. Player 1 chases him down. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. The move whips and they get nailed with a punish counter. What are they thinking here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Goes for the fireball. Sticks the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Main super art activated.
Iya.
Expect something big here. Timely side push there, which will let him go on the attack. They are not afraid to let the overdrive art fly, even when they're experiencing burnout. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. They're both out of drive gauge. Will they press on or wait it out? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. One's just waiting for the jump.
Ditangkap coy.
Picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Can't tech the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 chases them down. Gets the cup, springs forward with the drive rush. Blocks the impact. Player 2 getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Big throw. Burnout activates. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They return to center stage. Light lead is there, but still anyone's game. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Draw super hard incoming. Closes it out.
Bujikan aku lu majikan
Let's
Ramosi.
see the fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
It hits the drive. Who's going to steal this win? Charges forward. Still plenty of time left. And whips. They're wide open. Drive rush to keep it going. The big drive rush. Player 1 will side switch. And then getting it all on the drive rush. And forward rush. Oh man, this throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Makes the enemy shield and gets that buff. The attack continues. Turns out. Time to make them famous. They were sitting on their mirror for this super art. Ugh, take a seat. What a it is over.
Pas kena mana coy.
Was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Good smart play to stop the opponent there. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Neither of them willing to back off here. What's the play here? Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Player 1 can't experiencing burnout. Closing moments of them lighting up the sky. In there. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Reacts to the throw. Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter deficit? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Player 2, burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. time to reassess the situation? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Experiencing burnout. Barry brushes that off and keeps going. And they create enough lighting up the skies, which ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Mize coming in for the meet and greet. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Throws a bar. Perfect execution with the anti-air. But View charges forward. They were right to be on guard there. Player 2, putting the cherry on top. Just burns out. Player finds the target. Oh, stun. Bad news is on the way. That corner is starting to look scary. Makes the enemy shield and gets that buff. The attack continues. The flames lit and Mize powered up again! Oh, looks like Mize getting ready to go full anime! Player 2, there's a burnout! Player 2, gotta do better than that! Knocked them out of the air! They are not getting close to each other! Back to the corner! With an anti-air in the clutch! Light tries to act quickly but whiffs the attack! Player 2 can't use an impact squat! Mize turning it up, are you kidding me? Player 1 survives.
Aduh, gagal kita gagal. Oke, ketemu lagi.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quest
Wow,
done,
really?
and the skill tree is
60
fully
win
unlocked.
streak?
Let's get it on.
Really? It's okay. Let's go.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets to jump in. Tagging on a super art here to turn up the heat. Very solid corner fight. Knockdown. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Like KO.
Itu adalah terbangan
on the board
burung
first
Phoenix.
with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Fires off in overdrive. Hits them with a stop.
Ya?
There's the drive
Mutlak.
attack that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Player 1, burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will have to deal with this
Yeah.
dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Player 2 is dominating this match. One chance here may grab
Selesai.
a well-placed projectile.
Oke. Bang, kontrolernya apa bang? Bang Pearson, aku make.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with
Make
a
apa bang?
stopping bomb.
Make joystick. Nih, stick.
Player crowns them from above. Get your plates ready. Damage is on the menu. A back row for damage and vital positioning. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Dangerous range here. Both sides getting ready. There's an overdrive Hadouken. They're recovered. Impact squat. This unleashes some big damage. Knocked them out of the air. Noticeable life lead is closes in. Are you kidding me?
Pakai ini bang. Bang Pearson.
That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Big throws. Big opportunity coming. Throws him. What's next? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Player 2 with the life lead. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? triggers the super and is looking to put this out of reach. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Neither of them willing to back off. Shoots off a fireball up close. Limited resources at hand right now.
Car top
Knockdown.
tier apa bang? Akuma.
That drive impact doesn't get through. The big bang for Chosen comes out. Player 2 in love tap to close it. Player 2 hits
Akuma
up the always important
and-
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Ada 3 bang. Akuma,
Immediate jump
Sagat,
hits them in their gut.
sama
Player 1
Eto.
kept on their toes all round and didn't utilize their drive gauge efficiently. You may see them pay a bit more attention to that as we head into the next round. Lighting up the skies with Kagura no Mai. With Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Oh, the throw connects. This is the drive impact doesn't work. Ooh, what a smart throw.
Lalat.
Will we see a drive impact? A medium kick.
Iya. Tapi yang juara di Blast pakai Ryu bang. Ada juga sih, iya, oke bang. Tapi kemarin juga ada yang menang di turnamen itu dari Jepang itu Akuma.
Waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws him. What's next? Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Weighs on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner switch. What are they thinking here? Counter hit throw there. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Absorbs the... Oh!
Di band ternega itu
Throws
bang.
them to negate the
Enggak bang, enggak ada main band
Close out
sini.
with the block.
Stok ya bang.
And the throw ends the round.
Ma main
Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the
main
night.
angkat-angkat
What
terus
else can
dia.
they get away with? Fires off in overdrive. Grabs them. Player 1 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. What's the next move? Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? Connects with medium kick. Smart play with the throw. Gets scooped from down low. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Selesai kau.
Good instinct. It's a good spot to use the super. Long range fireball to break the silence. The big bang Kachosin comes out. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Barely blocks the jump in. Player shrugs that off.
Kena kau.
Getting that extra juicer with tops off the tank and scores
Main
the win.
tangkap aja tong dari tadi.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts
Awak
now.
pun bingung jadinya main.
Uses their drive gauge. Checks with a medium. From upstairs. Drive it back, misses. The match just started. It's anyone's game. You got willing to risk it for the overdrive. Medium kick, impact, squat. Crowns him from above. Player 1 is looking at adds a bit of OD spice there. Jumps. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Back to the court and whip. They're wide open. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready.
Pay attention.
Iya.
Attempt the throw.
Ngerti cara main karakter charge kayak Gal, Changli atau Bison nggak bang?
Battle. Talk about a show.
Kalau
That match
Changli
at its
masih
all.
bisa bang, tapi kalau Gal aku jarang main. Bison aku belum ada karakter bang. Kayak gitu bang. Karena Bison itu harus dibeli lagi pakai coin fighter. Kalau Changli masih bisa bang. Kalau galak memang asli belum bisa pakai.
We're in for something special right here,
Bukan
right
belum
now.
bisa pakai sih. Belum aku mainin baik-baik.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Pressuring them in the corner. Takes a trip. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Shoots off a fireball up close. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Life lead opens up. Will we see a drive in? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Finishes with the throw.
Pro player dari
Player
Indo
1
ada
picks up
nggak
the
bang
first
yang
round.
main di
That'll
turnamen?
give them a psychological advantage.
Setahu aku belum ada bang.
Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Super Art activated.
Setahu aku ya bang, tapi
Expect
nggak
something
tahu lah.
big here. Player 2 holding
Kalau
on
memang
to that corner advantage. Burnout action.
Ada atau enggak nih?
Making it choke on Akuchi with Kagero no Mai. Both fighters planning something, scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. The low kick hit. Both players all out of drive gauge. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna flatline.
Kok gitu-gitu terus?
That
Aduh,
was
aduh.
catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Gets the counter hit throw. Player 2 chases him down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Time to do some damage after that wall splat. Triggers the super and his look capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Player 2 needs to use the cutter burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. A quick breather. Still scrapping for control of the space. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Medium kick. Medium kick hits. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Doing some quick planning? Mai's coming in for the meet and greet. Drive rush. Hit them with a quick low kick. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. A jump in? Grabs and connects with the throw. Brushes that off and keeps going. Yes, sir. Lighting up the skies with Kagero no Mai. Hits the meter and breaks the seal. Time for shenanigans. What now? Burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Okay, here burns out. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. A real test of crowns them from above. Are you kidding me? Get that bank account ready to...
Kayak mananya kita itu kita ganti lah dulu lagi kita pakai si scan lagi dulu nih katanya scan lab. Oke, ada penantang. Iya. Risa.
Challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Fight with all your heart.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Lots of aggression from both sides. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Takes a trip. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Challenge from above. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? A drive impact could end it all here. Genius read. Flashes. KO.
Udah berlama main game fighting bang. Udah lumayan bang.
They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Banyak yang gue mainin yang fighting kayak gini. Ada King of Fighter juga main.
This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Grabs him.
Apa?
Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going.
Ma.
Going in, experiencing burnout. Players, they're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit.
Virtual Fighter juga dulu.
A super art. There's a change of sides. A quick breather easily escapes that throw attempt. The Jinrai? Are we go? Oh, burnout triggered. What a finish!
Tekken dulu, tapi sekarang nggak lagi bang, nggak main Tekken lagi.
Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Checks him with the projectile. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What's the play here? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. The super armor down to the wire.
Main PS apa PC bang? Main PC bang. Pakai stick.
Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Box him with a target.
Mancur kita.
Fence 2 for the meteorite absolutely destroys him. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Pops him with a shorty. A drive impact could end it all here. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Looking to impress.
Nah dia. Dedek.
Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Challenge from above. Are we going to see some fire? Nice counter. Does a good job of pushing back. Goes low. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. They're going for the super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 is barely hanging in there, but can still come in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Really? Let's go. Oke, kita tunggu lagi siapa pemain kita selanjutnya. Oh, pemain kita lawan, lawan. Wih, kilo-kilo dia. Oke, kita tunggu saja teman-teman. Siapa yang akan menjadi lawan kita selanjutnya? Wih, Ken. Lawan kita Ken.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Oke, gotta do this. Kita yang mana nih?
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Lots of aggression from both sides. Knockdown. Player 2 is just about out of drive action. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Big counter. Checks him with a projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO.
Itu caranya harus di unlock juga bang.
On the board first
Ada
with the
sebagian
win.
bang.
They'll want
Jadi
to
kita
keep
harus
the
beli.
pressure on.
Beli pakai koin fighter namanya. Gitu bang.
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Hits them with a stop and pop. A quick breather. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Big exchange blows. Still slugging it out at this range. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Experiencing burnout.
Oh, nggak bisa
Aired money, don't
petualangan
make
bang.
money. Spins it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Ada juga bang bisa bang. KOF 15 itu petualangan bisa bang.
Is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super up, that was a well-placed projectile.
Tapi harus yang beli ya bang, jangan yang bajakan. Ya, biar bisa dia online juga.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Throws them! Still plenty of time left. Player gotta do better than that. Hits them with a stop and pop. Target combo into. Like there's a burnout. What are they gonna do? What's next? The next with the throw. Player two can't burns out. And they burn out in sync. Scuff them. Takes them up. Amazing. Noticeable life lead is a comeback scoop. Impact squashed. That corner is starting to look scary. Are they going to be able to excellent block? Pressing for a lead pumps the brakes on the impact. Gotta do better than that. A real test of nerves. The drive impact doesn't work. Dangerous range here. Wrecks them. Great job in escaping that corner pressure and moving back across. Super hard incoming. Bringing the heat. Goes big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show
Ditunggu-tunggunya
off
berarti
the
memang.
fancy stuff. Player one shows they are truly the
Okay.
best of the best. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Throws him. G-right kick for a mix-up. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Just out of range for that throw. Life lead opens up. Flashes him. Neither fighter can use a gutsy fireball. Gives them the round. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Player one chases them down. Hold your breath. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. The impact doesn't do anything. Hits them with a stop and pop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Both fighters are. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Player two experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? Both fighters are out of drive. Might be a good idea to back off, but they might try something here. Anti-air in the clutch. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Looking for a hole. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The drive impact doesn't work. Excellent block. Holy! Will they gamble? What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. Player two comes away with the win. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. G-right kick for a mix-up. There's a corner switch. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. The combo's there. Player one is just about out of drive after that. solid combo. Combo with the target combo. Strings it all together. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? Will we see a drive impact? Adds a little super juice into this. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Kena.
Hits him with a stop and bop. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Throws him. What's next? Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Looking for a chance. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Going in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Burnout activates. Knockdown and player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Player's punish counter on reaction. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. They are letting it fly from the kick. Rushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Sure you can? Ooh, what a smart throw. Going in? Yo, put that away. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will win for this opening. There's a drive impact. Ooh, you never know what. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player 2 still has a chance. Yo, critical art now.
Hehehe.
That's the counter hit and the win.
Kalah kita coy.
Player 1 survives.
Okay. Let's go. Oke. Pada pertarungan kita selanjutnya adalah melawan Zangief.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Well-timed command throw pair. Player 1
Luvaku.
pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here.
Aku kasih Lego
Throws him
tengok.
down. Oh, with the grab. Goes for the throw. They trade. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Whiffs the throw. Can't tech the throw. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Oh. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 chases them down. The fighters continue to check each other and it beats it up with a combo into super. Shippo Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Shoots off a fireball up close. Target locked and scoop. Their spacing is so smart play to stop the opponent there. Rushes that off and keeps going. Coach looking to plant him with a fireball. Knockdown and the overhead denied. They've got the meter for an excellent block. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They decide to take a breather to regroup. So, what's next? They are absolute. Ooh, what a smart throw! What'll happen here? The drive impact doesn't work. Experiencing burnout. Gotta do better than that. Connects with the throw. Okay. Yo, critical art now? Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
Nah guys, selesai tuh.
You need blocks to pull that off.
Coy.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is hugs nothing but air. Throws them. Jump. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Goes up. There's the counter we wanted. Player 2, screw pile driver. There's no escape. Okay, here we... Nothing stops this train. With big time whip. What are they gonna do? Active
Ih,
bag.
mati.
We're going to Siberia.
Nah.
What now? Overhead, but it won't work. Are we gonna see Gypsum for the win? That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Ayo. Halo Zangief. Gak mau dia satu kali.
Here comes a new
Wih.
challenger.
Teman seperguruan. Rewind again. Kita lihat siapa yang akan
How's this
menang
match gonna
ataupun
shake out?
kalah.
It's gonna be exciting to see.
Kita buat maximum power. Dia apa tadi?
Alright,
Unending
first
path.
round. What's going to happen? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Trips them up. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The drive impact is denied. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Good out. Expect the tempo of the
Mati
match
dah.
to change. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checking their reactions with a fireball? Can't tech the throw? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? There's a change of hits them with a stop and bop. Big throws. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. We're going into the final round.
Oke,
tied up.
satu sama
Each
kita
fighter
kan.
has it in them to grind out the win. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a fireball. Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Escapes the corner. Both sides getting ready. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Nothing stops this train. Noticeable life lead is a... Oh, putting the cherry on top. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
You won it again. Ryu. Let's go.
You're gonna get in a fight.
You're afraid. I'm sorry. Oke teman-teman, kita tunggu lagi siapa yang akan kita lawan.
Here comes a new
Here comes
challenger.
Ryu lagi. Ryu Kusanagi. Kyo itu Kyo.
Our fighters are ready to get down to it, so let's start the match and see what these warriors are capable of.
Ada tutorials. Nge-stream game apa aja bang? Untuk saat ini
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The drive impact nets them a sweet
Street Fighter, PES,
Still slugging
kemarin sempat main lawas gitu game Def Jam.
is escape. Player one can't let their drive game.
Tapi pas aku udah selesai
Takes a trip.
live streamingnya, rupanya kena copyright.
Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table, reads their mind and techs the throw. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Time's the only decay. Oh.
Terus pernah main apa juga apa itu Little Nightmare.
Bending that drive gauge. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Long low attack hits. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Quick dashing. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Super clutch corner switch. Now, can they finish the job? Knockdown and player, they're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish. Shikujinrai doing the business. Wraps it up with a decisive.
Bang, kapan live game?
We're going into the final round tied up.
Apaan
Which
tuh, Bang?
fighter has it in them to
Kacau
grind
lu.
out the win?
Apa itu?
Immediate jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Throws him. Still scrapping for control. Genius lead with that throw escape. Player two needs to take advantage of the gauge disparity. What now? The jump in is denied. Nothing stops this train. Nice fireball. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive arc from this situation? Player one has got to work some magic with his limited Toho burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player one is looking at a grim situation with anti-air in the clutch. Changes the pace with the fire. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Who will set the bait at this range? The shot pays off! Player two made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that rundown. Goes for a risky overdrive. Oh, burnout triggered. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Just out of range for that throw. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Goes low. Player two will have to fight back here without any drop. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Grabs him. Experiencing burnout. Oh, burnout triggers. Goes low. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Player two brushes that off and keeps going. Quick dashing. It's a good spot to use the super. Player two will need to use their meter here. Finds the target. KO. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Gets the knockdown, and now the throw connects for counter hit damage. Knew they'd go for it. That's a good lead. Takes the chance to hurt him. Takes a trip. This is a tough spot. Big low reaching heavy. capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Shoots off a fireball up close. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Going in? Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Uses the target combo as a filler. Blocks the impact. Oh, burnout triggered. A quick breather. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 brings it home.
Nggak enak lawan Xavi itu. Ryugi kita terus kayak nggak main. Kita pakai dulu shoot dari Bogaro. Oke guys, kita main 10 menit lagi ya. Oke, mantap. Oke, dari pun punya lawan yaitu Edo Guido.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Platinum 2 aja.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jungle. Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punch combo. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Still looking to cook him up, weaving that super art into the combo. Will that super be the turning point? Very solid corner switch. Does a good job of pushing back. Projectile to try and change the situation. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Nails the anti-air.
Oops.
Life lead opens up.
Flash.
What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, but an OD cycle uppercut puts them on the ropes. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Side switch in the corner. Brushes that off and keeps going. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow up here? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Lots of aggression from both sides. Oh, whips. What are they thinking here? Player 2 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Goes for the throw. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on Heats It Up with a combo into super. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position. Good heads-up decision, opting for KO.
Ini game meta slow kok berantem bang. Kok meta
Takes
slow
the
bang?
round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Peppers him with a cycle blitz. Player 1 looking to impress with this super.
Karena pakai topi itu histeri bang. Jadi abang pikir itu mental slow. Enggak bang, Street Fighter 6 bang.
Both fighters drive rush. Super clutch corner stick. Life lead is there, but Spit springs flatlines him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Hits him with the Bucko Wolf for some stylish damage. Cash down the drive for that OG Psycho uppercut. What now? Back to the corner. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? This is the time to believe in your abilities. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. There's the ring cage from TLC. Ooh, what a smart throw. Oh, here we go. Definitely stays out of range. A real test of nerves here. Yo, that was a
Mau joget-joget lu bang?
I've seen a lot of fights in my day.
Oke, kita tunggu lagi siapa yang akan menantang. Oh, ini ada penantang baru. Ternyata dia hilang.
Here comes a new
Iver.
challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Ini harus main cepat kita. Dia main tumbuh-tumbuh bawah ini.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Backs them into the corner. They get the wall splat, and now the opponent is defenseless. Forward throw to continue the pressure. Knockdown. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with it? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Burns the drive gauge. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Throws them. What's next? Timely size hits them with a stop and pop. Will we see a drive impact? Looking to impress with this super. Both fighters planning something? Moses with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. That's what happens when you capitalize
Apa
on
dia
all of your chances.
mau belajar taktik?
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. What's the play here? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Knockdown. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Does a good job of pushing that. Gets him. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Burns the drive gauge. Heats it up with a combo into super. Viper reporting in, mission complete.
Wow.
Player 1 can build off this lead. Grabs and throws them away. Both of them were ready for a throw. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is in a pretty good blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Just goes for it at this range. What'll happen here? This is gonna be bad news. Life lead is there, but still ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. This is the final round.
Let's go,
Expect to
man.
see some fireworks. In a nice focus force. Excellent block. Nails the crack shoot. And throws him. Quick breather. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Taking chunks out of each other here. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Okay, here, there's a burnout. Jumps. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? I can't believe it. Player one, it is over. That was a fight heard round
Oke,
the
the last ya.
world. Yo,
Ini kita the last
It's not over
mainnya
yet.
untuk
Let's
malam
believe
ini.
it's time for that gunman. Cross that off. Fires a power wave. Still very early in the round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Throws them down. All right. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Goes to the overdrive. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Hits them with a stop and pop. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Will we see a drive impact? Going in? Oh, says no to the impact. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Jumps? Barely blocks the jump in. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with a chance to score. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Are we gonna see him tops off the tank and scores the win? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build up.
Oke, teman-teman. Kita selesaikan live streaming kita di hari ini. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton di Street Fighter 6 live streaming Rinando Panjitan. Terima kasih. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbare ganbare yo. Mi satsu. Gazugo kuoni.
Fighting ground.